he's trusted Harry with way more important things in all three other books. Welcome back once again to another bookish review. Now this is going to be another one where I don't have the book to show you because I listened to the audiobook for this. And today we are going to be talking about book 4 of the Harry Potter series, The Goblet of Fire. So if you don't want books 4 through 1 spoiled, skip this review and come back to it once you've read it. Now, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire takes place on the 4th year Harry Potter is going to Hogwarts. We actually start out in someone else's perspective. We see this old man going to investigate a light in a house, and he finds the big bad of the series in the house and gets killed. And that was Harry kind of having a nightmare, and he's wondering why these dreams are happening. But he doesn't have time to dwell on it because Ron and the Weasleys come to get him to go to the Quidditch World Cup. And reluctantly, his horrible aunt and uncle let him go. And so he goes to this event with Ron and they have a good time. And then it's once again off to Hogwarts. But this year at Hogwarts is special because they have 2 other schools visiting them for an event called the Tri-Wizard Tournament. And this event, you're only supposed to be 17 to enter your name into the Goblet of Fire. But somehow Harry's name gets put into the goblet. And once your name is put into the goblet and chosen, you cannot go back on it because it's like a magical contract. So everyone is kind of mad at Harry because they think that he put his name in somehow. And Harry is trying to say, no, I didn't do that, I would never do that. But everyone's all mad at him, especially Ron, which this kind of annoyed me that Ron would be mad at Harry because he's always trusted him throughout the other 3 books. So you would think when Harry told Ron, hey, I didn't put my name in this thing, I would never do that, I'm not even old enough to do that, you would think Ron would believe him. But for some reason in this book, he was so jealous of Harry that he got his name put in there and just would not listen to Harry whatsoever, which kind of feels out of character for Ron because, like I said, he's trusted Harry with way more important things in all 3 other books. So it kind of annoyed me that Ron just would not listen to Harry and was being a total idiot through most of the book. And so the Tri-Wizard Tournament has like different sections to it. The first one, they find out they have to take a golden egg from a dragon and protect it. The second one is like going underwater to rescue your friends. And the third one is a maze, which they have to navigate through to get to the Tri-Wizard Cup itself. So on top of all the tournament prepping and studying and everything else, they're also welcoming these 2 other schools into Hogwarts and like having a Yule Ball kind of thing or a party to welcome the other schools. So there's a lot going on with just those 2 things. And then you have Ron being an idiot, and then Hermione has like this rivalry with the reporter lady, Rita Skeeter, who Rita Skeeter is super annoying. She's like a publicity type that doesn't care about anybody's privacy. She will make up stories just to get a headline, and Hermione really hates her. And Hermione has like this rivalry with her throughout the entire book because she cannot stand the lies that Rita is telling, and she hates the fact that she doesn't respect anyone's privacy. So you have the Tri-Wizard Tournament, the Yule Ball stuff, the rivalry with Rita Skeeter and Hermione, then you have Ron being an idiot, then you have yet again a new teacher for Defense Against the Dark Arts because the last teacher turned out to be a werewolf, or an animagus, no, he was a werewolf, and resigned. So they once again have another teacher in Defense Against the Dark Arts by the name of Mad-Eye Moody, and he is an aura, or a very strong wizard. And he kind of mentors and helps Harry through the Triwizard Tournament, and he's just a take no shit sort of teacher. And at one point, he actually shows a demonstration of the unforgivable curses, the Avada Kedavra, the Cruciatus, the Incrucio, I think. And it's like, at that moment, you gotta wonder, either this teacher's unhinged or he has something else going on with him, because it is illegal to do those spells. So why would they be even showing them in a class if it's illegal? He says Dumbledore let him teach them because it's good to know about those sort of things, but still, it's like, yeah. So there is a lot going on in this book. You have Harry's dreams that he's trying to figure out and everything else, and it definitely comes out to be the longest. Though I feel like, especially with the Hermione and Rita Skeeter thing, that could have been cut down a lot. Ron should have not been jealous of Harry at all because he trusted him through every other book, so it makes no sense that he didn't trust him this time. The Triwizard Tournament stuff was great. Everything else could have been cut down, and I think that Ron's jealousy especially could have been cut out because it makes no sense that Ron didn't trust Harry. Rita Skeeter's stuff could have been trimmed down a bit. It did not need to be as in front of things as it was, not with everything else going on. It was just unnecessarily long, and I feel like it would have saved a lot of time to just cut things down, and it would have been a better story if things were just taken out entirely or just condensed. I think that was the main reason this one was kind of a hard read, is there was so much going on outside of the tournament itself that it felt like too much. But it was still a good listen and still a good read because of the Triwizard Tournament and Harry kind of working his way through that and trying to figure out how the hell his name even got entered in the first place. So those are my thoughts on Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and I hope you guys enjoy.